Why did you lie about the person you're with and say it's been 2 different people and it's not?
I didn't lie.
Come on now. It's already
lie.
out there. Becky already told me.
Well, that's a nice move.
Don't pay for any of your friends to do anything with you? Or is it because you don't have any?
I guess I better work on my popularity.
I have not talked about weight loss surgery or you.
Why is everyone saying you got denied for it?
Because people are spreading lies.
Are you still going to go through with it?
No.
Karina said, Amber Destiny, the one that got away, stay mad? Question mark. Oh my God. Karina said, amazing Saturday night for Amber to call her ex and discuss 2 of her exes.
See, this is perfect prime example of Karina Kaboom.
Stay mad.
You watch Amberlynn Reed?
Hello everybody! In today's video, we are taking a look at Destiny's live stream from last night in which Amberlynn decided to call in to her ex-girlfriend's live stream, and she was on the phone with Destiny while I asked questions in the chat and Destiny asked Amberlynn all the questions I was asking. Thanks, Destiny. So basically, Amberlynn then got into very serious trouble that we're going to discuss in another video because this video is very long already, where she claimed she didn't know she was live, then she trashed everybody in Destiny's live and trashed Becky, rinse, lather, Kermit, repeat. There's something that I actually forget to say in this video, so I'm going to say it now because I'm filming the intro after I made the video. Basically, Amberlynn will go on to say that her wifey, while she was dating wifey Becky, did not live with her. That's a lie. That's a lie. There's documented proof that Becky was living with wifey and then went to live with her friend's house. It's a wonderful time to be alive, girls. Yesterday was wild. Everybody should go follow Destiny because maybe Amberlynn will call in again. Amber, what a wonderful relationship you have with your partner that you need to call your ex-girlfriend and stay on for an hour. Rinse, lather, Kermit, repeat. As always, this video, like all my videos, for entertainment purposes only. Please don't take anything I say seriously. I'm sharing opinions, not facts. I'm public figures, what they're choosing to make public. I would urge you to be kind in the comment section to these people. Please don't go to their channels and leave them any mean-spirited comment.
Please don't ever call me again. Don't text me. Have fun with your life.
I literally had to unblock your number to call you. Okay. You're the one that unblocked me on Facebook and had to go out of your way and message me. I said one thing about your mom. I just said I didn't know that she had gotten in trouble for apparently some kind of service dog incident.
Okay, well, she didn't. So like I said, keep my mom's name.
Same to you. Like I get that it was addressing what happened to you with her, but there's no reason for you to still talk about her anymore.
Like, you're forgetting the characters in the story, I think.
First thing I'd like to say about this is that Amberlynn, these quote-unquote characters in the story are no longer alive to defend themselves. I don't agree with what Destiny's mother did. However, I think it is in the poorest of taste. My personal opinion, please let me know in the comments down below. Do you think it's okay to continuously speak ill of a person that's no longer here? Amberlynn, she's not a character. She was a human being with a family who's no longer with us. Stop talking about a person that's no longer with us and speaking ill of her. That's number one. Number two, Amberlynn, I don't really know what's going on with your mom, and I wish her all the best. But anyone that has a public record, it's a public record. I don't know if she has one or not. I'm not going to go into it because I think that's like already going too far. Amber's mother is not a public figure. But Amberlynn, you continuously talk about other people's mothers. You've done terrible things to other people's mothers, right? You've done terrible things to Becky's mother. You've obviously thought that it was a good idea to speak ill of a person who's no longer here, who's Destiny's mother. The way that you speak about Destiny's mother in this live stream is too cavalier. The woman is not here. Maybe you should keep Kermit's name out of your mouth, okay?
Forgetting the characters in the story. What are you talking about?
Like, your mom was a big character in your tea spilling situation.
Yeah. She was, and
yeah.
You didn't have to talk about her, besides of what happened to you.
And that is all I talked about her. I didn't say anything else. Trust me, there's a lot I could say, and you know that.
Yes, yes, Amberlynn, we know you're not that type of person. You would never speak ill of people that are no longer here or spill tea on people. You've already done that. Characters in the story. Your mother was a character in the story, right? Character. People that don't feel emotions towards others and mimic emotions. I think you're mimicking emotions, Amberlynn. You know who does that? You could look it up. But Amberlynn, why do you keep calling her a character? She was a human being with a family, with loved ones. She's no longer here. Why is she a character? Do you understand? She's a human being that's no longer here. I think Amberlynn doesn't exhibit real emotions towards other people, and I think that she's mimicking them. Okay? Some people don't know how to feel. They don't feel anything, so they mimic other people's emotions. That's what I'm feeling, and that's what I'm feeling from you in these clips, Amberlynn.
And I'm choosing not to because I love her and I respect her, and you. And when it comes to Becky, me and Becky equally decided that we will not talk about each other, and since that point, I have not talked about her.
That's why Becky has literally texted me saying she doesn't understand why you can't keep her name out of your mouth.
When? For how long ago?
It was like
over a year?
It was like a month ago.
I have not talked about Becky.
I don't know. I don't watch your stuff.
You're obsessed with Karina Kaboom, who literally twists everything that I say.
What's wrong with Karina Kaboom? She's a nice lady.
I'm just popular today.
You're kidding, right? She literally twists everything that I say to fit her narrative for her channel to make money.
She's gonna have a field day with this.
I didn't know that you were alive still.
Okay, this is a really important moment. Basically, Destiny went live a bunch of times, and when she got off, Amber supposedly claims that she did not know that Destiny was still live. So Amber said a lot of really terrible things about a lot of people, okay? But I want you to draw your attention to something. This is a conversation where Amber doesn't think that Destiny is live anymore. So why are you bringing me up at all? So you mean I live in your head rent-free still? You are bringing me up when you didn't think that you were live. So just in a basic conversation with your ex Destiny, you're talking about me, right? So you mean you think about me when you're talking to your ex Destiny, when you don't even think that you're live? I basically am living in her head rent-free, even when she doesn't think she's live. There's no reason to talk about me when you're not live, right? Because why would you ever discuss me in your private life since I don't matter? By the way, to answer your BS, Amber, I have nothing to twist. I talk about the public content that you post. She said that I twist what she says about Becky, and she also said that she doesn't talk about Becky. This is from Apathetic Facts 3 weeks ago. This is something I talked about. This is from Amberlynn's Instagram, but you confessed that you were still in love with Destiny while with Becky first year. I think people are forgetting that each couple gets to choose boundaries. I didn't cheat on Becky, never. Okay. How is that me pretending that you talk about Becky when you don't? Is this you? Is this you, Amber? This is you talking about Becky. You've talked about Becky for years. Every single time you talk about Becky, I mention it because Becky asked you to keep her name out of your mouth. But you keep it in your mouth like all the lies. Good. Amberlynn, you can say whatever you want about me, but you're not going to lie, sweetheart, because everyone knows the truth. I don't need to twist the narrative for money. I literally repeat what you say like the repeating guy, okay? That's you talking about Becky after you were told to stop talking about her. There's no twisting that. That's your Instagram story. One more point. Amber is about to tell everyone here when she knew that she was live after this, that she doesn't watch my videos. But when you didn't think you were live, you said that your opinion is that I twist whatever happens between you and Becky, and you don't talk about Becky. We've already proven that you're a lie, and you do talk about Becky. Hey, Amber, how would you know what I say at all on YouTube about you and Becky if you don't watch me? Thanks for showing us that you do watch me. So she's about to lie to you and say that she doesn't after she admits that she does watch me while she doesn't think that she's live. You clearly watch me every day. Just embrace the Kermits, Amber.
Say hi to Karina.
I don't give a fuck about no Karina. Like,
Oh, I think I'm an empath. I think I'm an empath.
like if you go to my history, I think that's one of the ones that like is the funniest to me. People think that I watch her, and like, yeah, I used to watch some reaction channels, but she is literally probably the only one that I truly never watch.
Anybody thinks that I would not get a date, I'm hot.
Why? What do you got against apathetic facts? What is going on with that?
They steal my content. I don't want to get into that right now. They need to make their own content. I feel like they'd be good at it.
Aw, thanks, Amber. I feel like a girl of 2021 again. When Amber Lynn, who says that she doesn't watch me and didn't watch me, right? She says, oh, I watch reaction channels. Those were your words, but I don't watch. I never watch Karina. Okay, good. Continue not to. However, what she's saying is blatantly untrue. I can't include the clips. I have all the clips of her constantly talking about how funny she thinks my videos are. I have the clips. I should really send the clips to any of you who want to make a video. Somebody should make a compilation out there of every single time Amber Lynn said how much she watched my videos, how she thought they were funny. Amber Lynn, in the summer of 2021, used to beg me live on camera during her live streams to make compilations of all the shady things she said. She used to say, oh, use Becky's kiss when Becky would blow a kiss. Anyways, to make a long story even longer, okay? Amber Lynn has continuously stated publicly that she watched me and even asked publicly for me to make compilation videos about her, right? So Amber, this is pointless. I can't include your clips here because as you heard and as you know, she goes after people that use any of her clips, and I don't need Amber Lynn. If you're looking for the definition of power, you have found it. It's me never needing your clips to make a point. I don't need your clips, Amber Lynn, and there lies the power. I don't need them. But anyways, Amber Lynn is lying. She has continuously posted on the internet that she watches all my videos. And ask yourself this question. She's about to say how much she doesn't like me in a few minutes. Why would you not, if you're not watching my videos, why wouldn't you like me? Like, first you would have to see what I have to say not to like me. She's clearly lying. It's such a pointless lie, similar to like her making up two different versions of her girlfriend. Like, it's pointless. Like, we know you're lying, so we don't even care anymore, but you are lying. As far as apathetic facts, stealing your content, you have stolen plenty of people's content, and that's coming up. And if I was apathetic facts, I will file a lawsuit against you. If I was apathetic facts, I would 100% file a lawsuit against you. You cannot stop people from taking your clips under the fair use doctrine and providing commentary. But it's okay, Amber Lynn. One day you'll mess with the wrong person and you will learn the hard way. By the way, here's a screenshot of Amber's live stream where someone says, if you believe Karina Kaboom is so mean, why do you encourage her to still use clips of you? And Amber's answer is, why not? I've pulled up the screenshots for you, so if you, just in case somebody here is new and doesn't believe me, she literally says, why not? I don't take this stuff seriously. So she admits right here that she did encourage me publicly to use clips of her videos. Of course, you would encourage me to use clips of your videos because you watched me and wanted to watch more. There's your proof with screenshots.
Karina said, let me see what she said. She said, ask her why she stole James Charles's content and everyone else's. I didn't think you posted anyone else's content.
No, I don't. I think I've done like maybe 6 reactions in my whole 10 years of being on YouTube. And I reacted to James's video one time because he was like singing. I'm so confused. But yeah, if she wants to compare the two, I mean, that's just an example of why I don't like the woman.
Ooh, that's a nice move.
Like, what? How are you going to compare the two?
So the reason that you don't like me, Amber, is because I brought up that you have constantly taken other people's content without asking for permission. You have not just taken James Charles's content, you have taken Abby Sharp's content that you did not own and put the entire video in your channel, the entire video. You have taken Zachary Michael's content that you did not own. You have taken Oh Lordy, It's Jordy's content that you did not own. Completely irrelevant that they react to you. Your stance, Amberlynn, is that people should not be stealing other people's content. They should not be taking other people's content without permission and reacting to it, right? I'm understanding your stance correctly? So then why have you done it numerous amounts of time? The gaslighting and manipulation has begun, okay? And it's gonna be even worse in a minute. She's about to say, oh, I did it once or twice. Oh, okay, yeah, because she knows she's lying, because she's about to know that she just lied and she knows I'll call her out yet again. So she's gonna say she did it like 10 times. You don't like me, Amberlynn. Thank you for actually being honest for the first time. An example of why Amberlynn doesn't like me is because I'm not playing with the same deck of cards as people who are mean-spirited to you about superficial stuff. I treat you as a human being and I hold you accountable for your own actions. I don't care what you're eating. I don't care what you're wearing. I don't care the grocery haul you do. It's irrelevant to me what you eat, what you buy. And that's what a lot of the times people have focused on, superficial stuff. I call you out on your human actions that are incredibly mean-spirited. You emailed Apathetic Facts, okay, and said that you would file a privacy complaint if they showed the emails that you sent them threatening to copyright strike them yet again. So you don't like me, Amberlynn, because I call you out on your stuff and I don't need to insult you. I literally, when I look at Amberlynn Reid, I see a person being mean to others. That's all that I can personally see. I don't know about anybody else. And that's what you're really upset about, that you can't say that I'm not treating you like a human being, that I'm talking about superficial stuff. That's why you're upset, okay? Now, you don't like me, as you just said. It's an example of why you don't like me, because I'm calling you out on your stuff. You say that people need to ask for permission when they use other people's content, but you never did. You used James's, Abby's, Zach's, Jordy's content, and you never asked for permission. So if it's okay for you, then it's okay for Apathetic Facts not to ask you your permission. There is a provision to the copyright law. It's called the fair use doctrine. People don't need to ask other people's permission if they take some clips like I'm taking right now of Destiny and adding my own commentary to it. What I'm doing currently is called transforming the content. I'm also editing in other clips to show a full transformation, making it, what does YouTube say, whatever, funny, blah, 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 Kermit, whatever their rules are. Amberlynn, if it's okay for you to steal other people's content, it's okay for Apathetic Facts, right? No one is stealing here. It's either all okay or none of it is okay. You heard it here last, folks. She said this is why she doesn't like me. I'm comparing the two because you are being biased and unfair. If it's okay for you to use other people's content, it's okay for Apathetic Facts. It doesn't matter that you did it 10 times and they did it 100. It's either all okay or none of it is okay. And that is why Amberlynn does not like me, because I'm pointing out your hypocrisy. Why is it okay for you not to get copyright strikes when you take other people's content without asking for permission, but you have given Bottle and Apathetic Facts copyright strikes? Why don't you adhere to the same standards as you set for others? And that right there, as she said, is why she doesn't like me.
Why did she not beg for permission like she expects Apathetic Facts to?
I reacted to one video.
You're lying. You reacted to at least 4 videos that I can think off the top of my head. Zach, Jordy, Abby, James. Even if you reacted to one video, it would be enough based on your own set of rules that you set for other people. People don't need to do what you want, Amberlynn. And one of these days, when you go after the wrong person, they will go after you legally. I would be concerned about that. I wouldn't be concerned with how many videos you did it. Anyways, she's lying. She did it to numerous people. And it's the principle. She knows she's lying. She's about to admit that she's lying because she knows I'll call her out. Ever wonder why she blocked me a long time ago in her live streams? Because I do not need to degrade you, Amberlynn. I just need to repeat your actions out loud. I need to say them, and that's all I need to do. Okay? Unbelievable that you would lie knowing that the truth is out there.
I think I've uploaded like about over 3,000 videos on YouTube, and 6 of them are reactions. And you know what? I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to say 10 of them are reactions.
Yeah, you realize that you were lying. Look, here's the thing. I want you to pay attention to this. Every single time Destiny asked her any questions from myself, what happens is Amber never actually answers the question. She takes no responsibility. She immediately gives an excuse to her behavior. Well, I only uploaded a few videos. That's why I should be allowed to take other people's content without permission. Well, why are you comparing the two? You'll see this as we go along when I ask Amberlynn, why is she calling into her ex's live YouTube show, right? She's so happy on a Saturday night with her partner. Amber never takes any responsibility for her actions and just transfers. She just does transferring. What she does is she says, well, you know, I did this and let's transfer the blame to somebody else. This is ridiculous, Amber. Take some responsibility for your own behavior.
I'm scared. I'm going to say 15. Like, I've barely reacted, and I have like over 3,000 videos on YouTube. So all my content is mine.
You're not going to get away with this. If you reacted 4 separate times to somebody else's video and you did not ask for permission, you shouldn't be going around and striking apathetic facts for copyright. It is what it is, as you like to say. It's either all okay or none of it is okay, Amberlynn. See, is it any wonder that she won't watch any of my videos live or anything like that? Amberlynn, you're going to get called out for the things that you're doing. You're taking away other people's livelihoods. You're like that girl that goes into the office and lies about your coworkers to the boss, so the coworker gets fired. You are no different than this person, while you yourself are guilty of the same thing that you're, exposing your coworkers for.
Do you have beef with Michael B. Petty?
I used to. I hope he's doing all right.
I think
it wasn't really beef.
He messaged me like the other day asking to play Fortnite. I was like, okay. I don't really play it though.
Cute. I hope he's doing good.
Really miss Michael. He was awesome on YouTube. I really do miss him. I know a lot of you guys miss him too. Okay, so the reason that Amberlynn is not having any problems with Michael, of course you're not, because he stopped making videos about you. Michael saw right through your BS. And the reason that you're no longer being mean-spirited to him, she said Michael was, she made statements about Michael's weight. She was very rude to him, and because she felt that he was rude to her, and that's just me being honest about her position here, right? But he just saw right through your BS, girl. The point is, of course she doesn't have any problems with Michael now. In my opinion, that's because he stopped making videos about you. I guarantee if tomorrow Michael made videos about you, you would have a problem with him. Okay, she even doesn't like Alex is shook anymore because she feels that Alex is supposedly just like everybody else. Amberlynn, you only like people that don't talk about you.
Dude, this is it. Like, have fun making money on this phone call. If you'd like, give me half. Like, from everything.
Give you half.
Amazing. A woman that's making at least $6,000 to $7,000 to $10,000 a month is asking Destiny, who is working a regular job and doing a little bit of YouTube on the side once a week. She's asking for half of the money. Where's the money you stole from Becky's live streams? Where is the money that was supposed to go to Becky? Why did you take all of her money? That gets addressed very soon. Amberlynn, how embarrassing. I know that she may be kidding or something, but how embarrassing here to ask for half of somebody else's hard work. I honestly, I am floored. Can you imagine being Amber's girlfriend and her controlling you with money? Amber, you're making at least $6,000 to $10,000 a month. I mean, I'm not going to say exactly what she makes because people don't believe me, because I know what she's making. And at the end of the day, it is so sad to ask for somebody else's piece of the, like what they're making. Wild.
I need you to admit how much money I have spent on you. Now that's the tea. That is the real tea.
Because you were desperate to be liked by an ex who dumped you for somebody else. You want to drive by her house and hear those noises with somebody else again? What a stalker. Honestly, Amberlynn, your stalking behavior needs to be truly addressed. I don't know, because I have not watched all of the lives. Destiny did 3 lives, but I really hope somebody, that's what I should have said yesterday. Why did you drive by Destiny's house to hear how she was doing things with Dana? Honestly, you are not a genuine person when it comes to money. Why are you asking how much money you spent on Destiny? Who cares? It was because you were desperate to be liked and desperate to have friends. Amberlynn, honestly, honey, my advice, do work on yourself, okay? And then come here and try to speak about how much you try to spend on other people. She gave you her time.
I don't care how much money you say you spent on me. You made plenty of money off of me. You don't.
Anyways,
so
any
you
other
don't pay
questions?
for any of your friends to do anything with you, or is it because you don't have any?
I guess I better work on my popularity. Like, I'm just popular today.
No, I don't pay for people anymore. I'm done. Like I am in a relationship with someone who pays half the bills.
What about the money you owe Becky for the live she did with you?
Oh my god.
See, I don't want to talk about Becky. I didn't know you were still on live stream, so I'm not going to actually answer that question.
Sorry, what? You didn't know that she was still on live stream? You're watching it on your computer and you can see that she's still live. You called in to Destiny's phone knowing that she's live to answer a question, and all of a sudden in the middle of the live you stopped understandment. Listen, sometimes Amberlynn doesn't have an understandment of the situation, so all of a sudden you decided that she went off of live. Why would she even ask you any questions about Becky if you guys weren't live? Anyways, that was my question. I asked that, and Destiny asked Amberlynn that. Yeah, Amberlynn, why in the world didn't you give her the money? If you don't know what happened, while Amberlynn was live streaming in 2021, she publicly and privately promised Becky to give Becky half of the money from all of the live streams. And then Becky Becky said that she did not see a dime of it, not a dime of it. And Amber needed to pay her Netflix bill. Oh, I feel so bad for you, $10,000 a month. Okay, this is a great example of gaslighting manipulation. She doesn't know what to say because she knows the information is already out there. Becky exposed her. Becky said she didn't give her the money from the lives, right? So what happened is now Amber doesn't know what to say, so she just pretends that she didn't know that she was on a live stream. Amberlynn, listen, not for nothing, my advice to you, honey, please learn how to lie, because I know that you want to lie so much, so God bless you. I want you to be happy, honey. Buy a book that says how to lie where people are not blatantly seeing that you're lying. I mean, she suddenly forgot she was on live stream? What teenagers in high school can lie better than this?
Have anything
Like,
else to say?
I want to respect my partner. Like, she doesn't tell me what to do by no means. But, like, I feel like this might be slightly disrespectful. Like, I don't know, though. I mean, it seems like she's fine with it. But, like, I wish that you would also respect your fiance in the same way. And I really hope that you don't cheat on her. I just want to say that.
I mean, she's been here this whole time, just listening and watching.
So this is about when I can't post the entire video that Destiny did, but Amber was asked what her wifey does for a living, and Amber says, I'm not going to tell you, it's none of your business. And basically now she's saying, I don't want to disrespect my partner. You're constantly talking to your exes on the phone. You're texting them. You're making YouTube live stream videos about them. And now you don't want to disrespect your partner? By the way, you know what's so funny? So Amber said 5 seconds ago, as we just addressed, that she had no idea that she was still on live stream, or else she would answer about Becky. But one of the things that I have to keep taking out, because it's pointless, kind of dead air, that Amber keeps saying throughout this live stream, prior to her saying, oh, I didn't know I was on live stream, otherwise I would answer the question. Amber keeps saying, okay, Destiny, do you have any other questions? Before I get off the phone, do you have any other questions? Do you have any other questions? I thought you didn't know that you were on live stream. I mean, unbelievable. Do you understand what a lie is? It's when you say something that isn't the truth and have an expectation of other people to believe you. Amberlynn, you are the most disrespectful girl in girl world, okay? Why are you disrespecting your partner by calling in to your ex's live stream on a Saturday night?
Why did you lie about the person you're with and say it's been two different people and it's not?
I didn't lie.
Come on now. It's
didn't
already
lie.
out there. Becky already told me. Becky already told me. Becky already told me. It's all out there.
It's also out there, all kinds of that. Don't even make any
You
sense.
said you literally moved her in there with you when Becky was still living there.
That is a lie, says Maury.
Says what?
Becky was not living here.
Like, it was right after y'all broke up.
Becky was not living here. Like, you literally bringing Becky into this conversation is on you, girl. I want you to know that.
It's fine.
But she does not want to be talked about online.
Becky literally said I could have called her if she wasn't at work right now.
I don't think to talk about tea. I know damn well not to talk about me.
I don't know what we would have talked about. She's at work.
because she told me, do not talk about me. And I told her, okay, then you don't talk about me either. And we agreed as two individuals who once loved each other and care about each other to do that. And now you are like manipulating me into talking about her. So if you have anything to ask, let it be about me and the drama with you and not my girlfriend, not Becky. Like, you're just trying to like get me into this little.
Okay, so here we have Destiny admitting that Becky supposedly told her that, of course, Amberlynn lied. Amberlynn, you've been involved in a malicious, intentional lie to deceive your audience for, like, I think in August or September, it'll be 2 years. How exciting for you. I'm happy for you, Amber. So yeah, Becky exposed Amber to Destiny and said, of course, it's the same woman. It's not two different wifeys. Look, this is like the oldest Amberlynn Reed lie, and I would say the worst, because you've been lying for 2 years about the identity of your partner. You doxed your girlfriend in the titles of your live stream. You gave out her last name. You gave out one of the boroughs that, was in the state that she lived in. And so everyone found out what her identity was, and then you pretended that it was not the same woman, but they both have the same favorite movie. They're both wearing the same slippers. Just stop. Amberlynn, you are caught. And God help you the day that this woman marries you, because people will buy your marriage license and they'll know her legal name and it'll be the same wifey. The fact that you can't just come clean on this is why people just do not care for your behavior. You are a deceiver. You deceive people for a fee. Okay. And you're exposed. It's the same wifey yet again. Thank you, Becky and Destiny, for exposing something that I said right away. Okay. I mean, honestly, this is preposterous, Amberlynn. Admit your lies. Save yourself. Because that apology that you're going to have to make, imagine if there's going to be a lot of backlash when all the people that believe in you, the few you have, realize that you've been lying for 2 years.
I was actually trying to get off here, and then they were like, call her. And then when I went to look at my phone, I saw that you had messaged me, and I was like, oh, perfect opportunity.
Really? Amber texted you after you blocked her number? Destiny, you told me that you blocked her number. Did you unblock her before you did this live? Did you guys plan it together? I've said it before. I really don't care if they're both in on it, because Kermit is still a frog. You know what I'm trying to say? But what do you, Destiny, could you please clarify in the comments? Because I'm sure you're going to watch this. So you had said, Destiny says throughout this live stream that she unblocked Amberlynn, but now you're saying that you came on here, people were saying, call Amber, and you already had a text from Amber. So Amber, I thought that Destiny blocked your number. Girls, what's the truth between you? Because Destiny told me personally on my video, on my YouTube video, I still have a video up, I think, about this, where she commented on my channel and said, oh, I blocked Amber. Why'd you unblock her? What, what fun.
See that I have not talked about weight loss surgery or you.
Why is everyone saying you got denied for it?
Because people are spreading lies that aren't even real. I did not get denied for weight loss surgery on period.
Are you still going to go through with it?
Wow. The suspense is so palpable. Wow, I can't imagine what she's going to say. Hey, Amber, why aren't you saying that you are? What's with the pause? The suspense is so serious, girls.
I will talk about my weight loss surgery on my channel.
So as you can see by her blatant silence, she is no longer getting WLS. If you remember when she announced WLS, I told you in every single video I made about where she had mentioned it, that she's never going to get WLS. I called this from the very beginning. I told you she's BSing you. She does these videos during November, December sweeps to get the most amount of views because she knows her audience will be interested in it. Amberlynn, the level of misleading here is, like, honestly, like, I don't understand. I do not understand how you are allowed to lie for a fee. She was never getting WLS. There was never any WLS talk. There was never any realistic decisions to do it. You have misled your audience. Did I not say from the very beginning when she was doing it during November, December, I told you she's not getting it. And I said, if you truly believe that she's getting it, you're not understanding her whole thing. She's content in life. She doesn't need to get it. And that's very sad, Anne Boleyn. You need to save your life. But anyways, I do want you to save your life. You don't have to like me, but I don't want you to leave us. I want you to always be here. And it's very sad, Amber, that you misled your audience. And again, you're doing this to yourself. Anyways, to each his own. So why didn't Anne Boleyn say, yes, I'm still getting WLS? Because she's not. I told you from the very beginning. You couldn't even lie about it. Must be a done deal decision. Oh, well, rinse, lather, Kermit, repeat.
Get it all out now, because I swear to you, I'm done. And
How many times are you going to say it?
See that little interaction between them where like Destiny makes a dumb joke, whatever, and Amber laughs? That's genuine laughter. That's genuine happiness. It's every girl's dream come true to have the one that got away joke around with you online. That's pure happiness in Amber's voice, that the one that she was always so deeply in love with is still in her life. Amber, the real reason that you don't like me is because I can see right through to what you're thinking.
like, my farts aren't like bang bang. They're like, you know?
Karina said, Amber Destiny, the one that got away, stay mad? Question mark. Oh my God.
No, honestly, I am very grateful for the path my life has taken, because I am very much in love and happy with my partner.
No.
In love and happy with my partner.
That's good. So am I.
Your actions don't show it. Boo boo.
Destiny has admitted to being a cheater in most relationships except for the one with Dana, and her fiance is sitting right there. Her fiance is okay with it, and Destiny is doing all of this to heal from the emotional, terrible things that you've done to her. But let's just say that Destiny is just doing this for other reasons, and let's say that she's, as she said, a cheater. Let's just say nobody out here thinks she wants you, but I'm just saying, because she's, honestly, I would think that she would, miss Dana, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, all right, so Destiny's the bad one, like you say, Anne Boleyn. What about your actions? You're still talking about Becky. You're still, this year, just a few months ago, I think a few weeks ago, you were talking about Becky on Instagram stories. You are currently calling in live to your ex-girlfriend's live stream and talking to her on the phone after texting her, after for an entire month doing live streams about her. Anne Boleyn, what kind of relationship are you in? Why don't you focus on your own behavior?
Because that's just, I'm the farthest from what people think that I am. She doesn't want to be a part of it.
Then how did y'all meet if she doesn't have social media?
Why is it any of your business?
I was just saying.
Like,
It doesn't make any
you don't have
sense.
to-
If she had social media then, but she doesn't now.
Amber, you're exactly the person that everyone thinks that you are. And your biggest problem is that you think people can't tell who you are, but we all can. You're exactly that person. So she just spent a really long time saying that her girlfriend doesn't have social media. Amber, wifey wrote you a few messages on Instagram. That's how you met. She always had social media, and she does now. Can you stop? Can you just stop lying? There's proof on your own channel that you're lying. You see how whenever anyone asks Amber any question, she either lies or transfers the responsibility to somebody else. Amber, why is it any of her business? Why are you live talking to her? You just straight out lied and said that your partner doesn't have social media. You also said it's none of anyone's business how you met. You guys met on social media. Stop lying. She has Instagram. She messaged you there.
She doesn't have social media at all. Is what I'm trying to say.
Karina said, amazing Saturday night for Amber to call her ex and discuss two of her exes.
See, this is perfect prime example of Karina Kaboom only seeing things in black and white and only seeing things in Amber Lynn's the bad guy. Destiny is the one who she likes, supposedly, who is making content about her ex, who actually called her ex, who is sitting next to her fiance while doing it. So how does that make any sense?
Amber, take responsibility right now for staying for an hour on a phone call with your ex on Saturday night. You said earlier you wanted to spend time with your girlfriend. Is that the way that you respect Feline Alex wifey, by staying on the phone and texting your ex Destiny? Take responsibility right now for your actions. Do you see the manipulating and gaslighting? She's trying to question people's sanity by pretending that she's not actually doing it. Why don't you answer the question? You said that Saturday nights, I had to cut a lot of the stuff that she's saying out because I can't post our video. Amber said she wants to spend Saturdays with her partner, the weekend, right? Why are you calling your ex? Why are you texting your ex? Destiny said that she found a text message from you first before she even called you. What are you doing? Obsessed much with the one that got away? Perfect Saturday night for Amber. Listen, Amberlynn, I have already said it. Destiny probably watched my older videos. Destiny has always been a cheater, and she's admitted to being a cheater. And hopefully she's not going to cheat on her fiance. Her fiance is sitting right there. Destiny's doing this for money, to heal, to get a Kermit on Amazon. Nobody cares. Okay? We know Destiny's character because she's admitted to it. The difference between you and Destiny, never get it twisted, Amberlynn. Never be confused. Destiny will admit the bad things that she has done. You will transfer responsibility to someone else. That's your character. We understand that Destiny is doing what you're doing. We've stipulated to it, and I've said it a bunch of different times. You think I don't see things? You think I only see things in black and white? That's not true. I've always said that I felt that you were taken advantage of in the past by people in your life. If I just wanted to be against you, I would have never said that. I've always stood up for you, Amber, when people mistreated you based on superficial things and not your character. I've always said, don't talk about people's looks. Always stood up for you. I don't see things in black and white. You're mad that I have the ability to see things in more than one way. I'll tell you something. There are people who see things in black and white. They'll be fine. They'll get through life. Then there are people that can't tell the black from the white, right? And those people, they'll just fail in life. And then there are people that see all the grays in between, like me. Those people are doomed forever. You're just mad. Stay mad, baby. Stay mad. Stay mad that I can see right through all of your BS. Amberlynn, you have disrespected Alex Wifey Feline millions of times by obsessing over Becky. In this live stream, she goes on to trash Becky. You stayed on a phone call with your ex for an hour. And Destiny's the bad one? By the way, Amber, I did like you until you started to mistreat Becky on live streams, and you know that, okay? You loved my videos until I started calling you out for mistreating Becky. Justice for Becky. Give her back her money.
Like, so what she just said about me, she can say about you too, but she's not going to. That is the reaction channel community. And you know what? I'm going to give Zachary Michael props because he's the only one that can speak up on your. He's the only one.
Ow.
So round of freaking applause, Zachary Michael. That is when I was still watching him when this first started, and he was calling you out about.
I thought you had beef with him.
I'm not. I don't see things in black and white. I can dislike someone, but still agree or disagree with some of the things that they do. Reaction channels don't know how to do that. They dislike me, so they dislike everything I say or do. I'm not that type of person. People, aka Karina Kaboom, don't know how to do that.
I enjoy living rent-free in your head. Manipulation, gaslighting 101, that's you. You have trashed Zach for a very long time, stating that Zach is going after you, doing all these terrible things, and now he's your bestie. No one believes anything that you say because you change the narrative every day. In her new video, she had said that she changes her mind every day. I don't care if you change it every hour, but no one believes anything that you have to say. I always see both sides. And like I said, what really bothers you, Amberlynn, is that I see right through you.
Or like selling your bathwater. Oh my God.
Ew.
Wait, I kind of want to do that. Oh my God. Someone would buy it. I know it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Karina was talking about when she said O's, she meant she just said it. She said, sorry, I'm not as cool as Amber and I don't get to do it 10 times a day. Wow.
So I'm not going to comment on that.
I don't need to know that.
But I do want
Ain't
to say,
nobody need to know that.
10 doesn't mean you have to have times. Just saying. If that makes sense. Anyways, not continuing this conversation.
Nobody needs to know any of that.
Okay, then why would a grown woman ask me that then? Okay.
I want everyone to pay very close attention to the level of manipulation and gaslighting. I know that people say that the word gaslighting is overused on the internet, but for Amber, this word applies. Amber wants people to question their sanity. Let me explain to you what happened. Nobody was talking about Oreos. Nobody was talking about food. Let me explain to you what happened. Anne Boleyn went a bunch of months ago and said that she does a certain activity all the time, and also she's having that, 10 times a day. Okay? I personally do not believe you because you lied about your whole relationship with Becky. You made up, you created a lie that didn't happen. For 4 years, you said that you were, that you were doing things with Becky and you weren't. That's why I don't believe 10 times a day for Amber. That's the only reason, okay? And I mean, I'm not going to go into the obvious other reasons why she's probably lying, because I don't believe that anyone is interacting with you 10 times a day, or maybe once, but not 10 times a day. Anyways, that's neither here or there. I want you to pay attention to the way Amber Lynn makes people question their own sanity. Remember when I told you that Amber Lynn basically knows that she cannot get all the people all the time. She knows she won't change the minds of all the people, but she knows that there are people listening to the live stream or watching the live stream that have no idea that Amber Lynn a few months ago went on Instagram and said that she's doing this 10 times a day. So what she's pretending and gaslighting the situation here is she pretends that, why would Karina, a grown adult, ask me this question? I never said anything. This has nothing to do with it. Karina, why are you asking me that? And Destiny tells her after I wrote in the chat, oh, it's because you brought it up yourself, Amber, on Instagram. You answered a question about this topic on Instagram. You brought it up yourself. And then Amber is caught. The gaslighting process ends. She can no longer make us question our own sanity. And she's going to tell you, well, Karina, that was a long time ago. She's caught. Amber Lynn, here's my question to you, sweetheart. What happened to your statement that you just made? See, you're caught. You're caught. That's why you don't like me. You're caught. Because I don't need to talk about stupid stuff that doesn't matter. I will talk about your character. Amber Lynn, I know that you've had a lot of things happen to you in your life. I'm going to tell you something, sweetheart. The only thing that matters is your character and how you treat people. That's what you're going to be judged on in the end. And that's what you're doing here. You are gaslighting the situation by pretending you didn't post on social media first without me ever talking about it. Why? I'm not interested in your private life. Never was, never will be. But when you first yourself go out of nowhere and post it on your social media that you're doing this activity 10 times a day, and then I bring it up in the live stream and you pretend and gaslight and manipulate the situation that Karina said this out of nowhere. Honey, I didn't say this out of nowhere. And it doesn't matter if you said it a year ago or you said it 7 minutes ago. You said it. I hope everyone can see how the manipulation gaslighting tactics actually apply here. The word gaslighting literally applies here. She just made everyone who knows that she posted on Insta first about this topic question their sanity. Doesn't work. Try again.
I guess because you bragged about it at one point.
Saying something doesn't always mean bragging.
She said she's mentioning it because you posted it.
Yeah, but how long ago, Karina?
Someone said you can't sell bathwater if you don't shower.
And it's, what's really funny? You saying that me and you always argued. You know the funniest thing in the whole world?
Mm-hmm.
No. That was you and Dana. Like, me and
Isn't that wonderful?
Becky would low-key talk. You and Dana would argue about everything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so why are you sitting there and acting like you're like this almighty person?
I'm not. I exposed myself.
When a person can no longer control you, they need to control the way others see you. So why are you bringing up Becky, who asked not to be talked about whatsoever on the internet? Deep down inside, you are so scared that Becky will expose you. Somebody in the comments said she's scared Becky will bury you. That day is coming. TikTok, Amber, because you should not be afraid of Destiny. You should be afraid of Becky. We need to hear the repeating guy say that. He's got to work too, people. Come on, he's part of the channel. Here's a message to Dana. Dear Dana, your friend Amber Lynn continues to bring you up in conversation and continues to trash you on the internet and your past experiences after the terrible thing that you've recently undergone. The thing is that Amber Lynn doesn't have any respect, in my opinion, about her friend Dana. Isn't it obvious not to bring up Dana? I'll tell you something. Dana had called out Destiny and Amber Lynn. Ordinarily, I would have made a video. I didn't because of what Dana is going through. How sad that her best friend or one of her best friends, Amber Lynn, continues to trash her on the internet. Dana, are you watching this? And also bring up her name. She asked not to be part of the drama. It's wild to me because people are actually messaging Dana and bothering Dana because of the things that Amber Lynn has said on the internet. And Amber Lynn, who claims that Dana is her good friend, continues to reveal her confidence, continues to talk about her on the internet. So if I could not talk about Dana in the titles of my videos and not, draw attention to her, why are you, Amber Lynn? You are her supposed friend. Unbelievable.
Bull.
I've admitted to everything I've ever done wrong.
My whole thing is I didn't think you were a bad person, but I guess now I do. It's just the type of reaction I was going to receive by you doing this.
Good thing that you, somebody who obviously does not thrive off of drama, doesn't want to have anything to do with drama, called in. Long time listener, first time caller over here. Are you kidding me? What reaction you were going to receive? You filmed this woman on the toilet, not fully dressed. You're the victim? You already made sure that Destiny got a bunch of backlash before. This is what we like to call in the world of Kermit's revenge.
All this praise.
You are. Literally everyone is following you. Team Destiny, Amber Lynn's in her. Because of everything that you're saying.
Amber Lynn, I've got great news for you. The reason that people feel that you mistreat people has nothing to do with Destiny. People are saying that you're an ABU, the rest, because you decided to film yourself doing that action to Becky in the past, edited an iMovie and uploaded while you guys were still dating. Talking about what Becky bought in the store, talking about things that you knew would embarrass her is a form of that. Knowing that she was incoherent and filming her, she was incoherent from renal failure and the medicine she was in, filming her, that's a form of it. Saying while Becky was in the pool, oh, you should crouch down, you should sit down, I wouldn't, get up. What are you trying to say? Constantly mentioning the person's looks and weight. Amber Lynn, don't worry. People thinking that you mistreat people has nothing to do with Destiny and everything to do with your monetized YouTube content. All right, I have to end it here. This video is pretty long. I apologize. There will be a part 2. She completely trashed Becky. She completely trashed Destiny's brother. Basically, there's way more drama. And I mean that. If you never believe anything I say, what Amber Lynn has gotten involved in after this is even worse. So we're going to talk about it very, very soon. Part 2 coming very soon. Thank you so very much for being here. Thank you to Destiny for being kind enough to read out my questions. And thanks, as always, to Amber Lynn Reid, the real star of YouTube, for playing. Thank you so very much for watching today. Amber Lynn, you have gotten yourself into so much drama. I would do a public apology. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you spending some of your time with me. I'm going to link a video on this topic somewhere up here. And go and watch that. Leave it a like or a dislike if you dislike it. And I'll see you super soon for the part 2. Bye.